Okay, I just recorded this video. Like, it took me like at least 20 minutes, and it wasn't recording, so I have to do this all over. So I'm gonna do this quick. We're at 69K. So if this video is helpful in any way to anybody, just make sure you guys drop a like. Let's try to get 1,000 likes, and everybody sub. I'm trying to hit 70K for real, so I'm trying to help you guys out. So any video suggestions of tutorials I can do for you guys, anything you guys want to know how to do better or what you can improve on, I have a video for that. Just let me know what video you guys want in the comment section. I'll have it within the next day or two. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so this vid is on why you aren't improving at Fortnite, why you're not good at the game. So, you're in the friend group. All your friends are better than you. All your friends are better than you. You're the worst in the friend group. That sucks. I can't relate personally, but being the worst in the friend group, that can be fun. All right. So this video is to help all my people out. Like, this is just a wake up call. Why you aren't getting better at the game? Why you aren't improving? So, first, this is why you're not improving. You're playing with your friends. I'm not saying drop your friends, but playing with your friends, your friends aren't always the best people, Like, your IRL friends probably aren't the best, uh Versing people who aren't better than you aren't good. So let's say you're a PC player that always versus console players, no matter what. They're your friends, you never verse people your own skill level. That's probably why you're not improving at the game. Console, like, I'm nothing against console players, but they aren't going to be as good as a PC player regardless of who they are. But yeah, try to verse people your own skill level. Versing people who aren't better than you, like, it's okay to verse people who aren't better than you, but every single day they're your friends, so you're going to play with them a lot. But let me put it this way: you're versing your friends all this time, so you're getting used, like, on a day-to-day basis, you're getting used to how they play. So that's the only people you feel comfortable playing around. So when it comes to versing somebody who's way better than them, who plays way different, you're not going to know how to verse those type of people. So I'm just saying, you want to, like, expand into playing people who are better, play different. That's good. That's going to be good for, like, somebody who isn't as good at the game. They're going to get a feel of, like, how other people play and how they should be playing. Okay, so that's step one. Just make sure you're, like, versing other people. I recommend doing the 1v1 zone warfare. You're gonna get a bunch of people who play in 100 different ways. So you're gonna be prepared to play those type of people all the time. Even in a wager, if you're playing a wager, you're not gonna know how that person plays. So you have to see how they play. You have to know how to adjust and adapt to the way someone else plays. You can't tell somebody else how they can play against you. It's up to them. So yeah, that's step one. So yeah, I make sure y'all write this down. Okay, tip two. And if you're one of these people, this, please, 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 please stop. If you're one of those people who change your settings every other day, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You really have to stop. If you change your settings every single day, you change your binds. So you're going from claw to new settings to all of that. Bro, you gotta stop at some point. You have to get consistent, and when I mean consistent, that's like just not messing up with edits. Like, if you know how to do something, like, without messing up, that's being consistent. Inconsistent is the opposite, obviously. But if you're one of those people, you want to stay consistent to those one bonds. I have this one friend, he sucks, like, he's terrible, and he has good aim because he's a bot. Bots have good aim. That's just the truth. They stand still and shoot you. But yeah, he's not improving. Not only because he doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't have a brain, but he's changing his settings so much, and it's not doing anything for him. So let's say you have these settings, right? You're getting tired of these settings. You're not improving. Okay, that's the only good time to change your settings. When you've been on these settings for so much and you don't see improvement, then you can start moving your settings around. But if you have good settings and you're just changing them for no reason, when you, like, try those settings out for a little bit, say like 2 days, and you want to go back to those settings because the settings that you went to aren't as good as you thought they were, and you go back in those settings, the old settings that you were on, and they were fine, they don't feel like how they used to feel. That's your fault. That's your fault. And I know that sucks, but, like, it's your fault. You're gonna learn one day that changing your settings isn't going to help you the way you think it is. You can, like, tweaking and changing settings are two different things. You can tweak a setting by, like, changing your build sense by, like, 2 to just have a faster feel to it. There's nothing wrong with that, but literally changing your binds all the time and your, like, multiple settings at once, that's not good. So you want to get out the habit of doing that. You want to stay consistent. Like, you never know. You can get really consistent with edits, you know, builds, shots, aiming. That's one thing, aiming. If you keep changing your settings, your aim's going to be all over the place. One day you're going to be hitting 200s, another day you're going to be hitting 30s. Stop changing your settings. Just stop it. Stop it. Okay, for the next thing, this is really important, and I hate to say this, but Fortnite is a pay-to-win game. If you're on 60, I'm sorry, but if it's 2021, if you're still on 60 frames, console, PS4, Xbox One, bro, what are you doing? I understand that some people don't have the money to afford that type of stuff, but you know, these are like $15. Control fees are like $15. Playing Claw is free. If you haven't tried Claw yet, if you're still playing regular, what are you doing? If you're still playing regular and you're on 60 FPS and you're still on a TV, if you're still on a TV, oh my god, please just quit the game. Just improve, like, upgrade your setup. Try to get a monitor, a 60 hertz monitor that will improve your aim and your, like, your movement. Control freeze will improve your movement and your aim. These are like $15. Paddles, if you don't want to play claw, paddles. These were it's called the strike pack. These were $40. Paddles, extra buttons so you can move around, edit faster. These are $40. Like, bro, you can, it's so much things you can do besides practice all the time. Like, I play paddles, sometimes I play claw for fun just to see how I'm gonna be on it, you know. It's nothing crazy, but you know, change up. Like, even if you're on a console and you have the money, get a PS5. I know they're hard to get, but if you're not even trying to get a PS5, trust me, you should be trying to get one if you have the money for it. You know, I have a lot of friends that got way better on 120 frames than they were on 60 frames, and that's just the truth of it. If you're playing somebody if you're playing someone who's better and they have better equipment than you, they're always going to be better than you regardless. So imagine if you're already good on like 60 FPS right now, just imagine when you switch to 120 FPS PC, you're gonna be cracked. Only if you put the time into it though. So yeah. And one thing, like a LAN cables are cheap. If you're still playing on a wireless connection, please stop. I did this. Like, I tried. Like, I got a LAN cable and my router's downstairs and I'm upstairs. I bought 100-foot cable, the same color as the wall, so nobody would notice. I would like line it up from all the way downstairs to upstairs. I would run the cord, put it perfectly on the wall, same color, so no one could really notice it. And I hooked it up to my PC, and I have better internet now. I'm sitting on 16 ping, 12 ping, 11 ping. You know, if you're on wireless connection, you're probably on a good 30 to 40, 20 to 30 ping. That's terrible. See, I'm on a COM 8 right now. Like, that's what you want. You want to get a wired connection. You want to get a LAN cable. That's good for you. And your ping, better gameplay. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's another tip. Last one. I'm not even gonna switch because I really gotta rush to make this video, put it out on time. But last tip. It's not bad. It's not illegal to watch somebody else's video to learn from them. Who wouldn't want to learn from somebody who's better than them? That's like saying it's illegal to like. That's like saying it's wrong to go to school to learn from somebody who knows more than you. Like that, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm doing. You know, some people say that I'm cracked. Some people, like, a majority of my subs think I'm better than them, which is probably true. But I know there's a lot of subs that I have that are better than me. But, you know, they still come to learn, like, some things that they don't know. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be better than somebody and still learn some things from them that you didn't know before. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people need to like get out of that mindset that learning from other people is like not good, or like having handouts for somebody is not good. But like, I'm trying to help you guys, you know, like, watch somebody's video. I'm not saying you have to watch my videos in general, but you should. I'm helping you guys out, but some people don't do that. But some people, like, you know, they're really good at the game, and you want to watch them do what they do, learn some moves from them. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you want to learn from other people, like, put that in your arsenal, and you'll become a better player in general, and that's really good. So that's all I'm saying. Learn from other people, you know, watch a couple videos on how to get better. There's nothing wrong with that. No shame in that. You want to improve as a player, and this goes without saying. I wasn't even going to make this a tip, but this goes without saying. Practice, please practice. If you don't practice, you're not gonna get better. Like, my suggestion is like playing 3 hours a day minimum. I know school is hard. 2 hours. I'll reduce it to 2 hours. 2 hours a day minimum. Do not play under 2 hours and think you're gonna get good at the game, because you're not. That's just truth of it. Yep, there's all the like, if you play so much, like, even when you get off, there's still gonna be that one person that's grinding twice as hard as you, playing twice as more than you. They're gonna be better regardless. Trust me. They're doing what they have to do to get better, mechanical wise, all of that. So just keep that in mind. But if these tips help, just make sure you drop a like on the video. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes. Y'all make sure I use my code in the item shop. It's on the screen right now. Also, my socials. Follow my socials. I like do Q&As, all of that. Like, I do giveaways on Twitter. Follow my Instagram. I do merch drops on Instagram, all of that. Just make sure you stay connected. That's what I like. Like, make sure you stay connected. It's weird just to, like, not want to talk to me outside of YouTube. It's kind of hard to, like, interact. Comments are one thing, but when you can literally, like, DM me on anything, I'll respond to you. I respond to my DMs on Instagram and Twitter. So those links are in the description. My merch link is also in the description. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out.